then I'll hit the honey. Get that sorted out. Get you some food because it's also got hydration in it. Okay, that should solve her hydration issue. You don't have any. I know, looking at the wrong thing. I don't know if I can afford 4, but sure. Alright, and after getting the 4 elixirs, I happen to still have...
You hungry or something?
Probably enough to get... Said tool I was looking at. Hold on. Yeah, I do. Now, it's a level 2, but it's still like... I don't know, it's still nicer than going around doing that shit manually. I think I have like maybe a 2 or 3 claw hammer. There should be an upgrade from that. After Blood Moon, I might have maybe enough to get... Well, I could also buy like tarps and or gather or whatever. Gather would be good. I don't need water filters or anything. I just don't want to junk up my inventory. It's so heavy. Like, that'd be great, but I'll buy that closer somewhere. If I had enough spare money, I'd get that. But yeah.
You cheap
okay with what I've got.
Bitch. That's all you're going.
Okay. The honey should sort me out. And I've got food, I've got drink. Get me over here. I know my Blood Moon base. Oh, hello, mate. Should be safe. Like, it should be pretty well secured and shit. Are you dead? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I repaired it last time. So we'll see. I am yawning so much. The difference is you guys might be able to hear it this time. We'll see. I have to like listen back a little bit to like see how well that plays through. Because I yawn a lot on the average stream. I do a fair bit of yawning because when I'm talking, I'm not like inhaling oxygen as much. I probably need to. So it happens from time to time. But on top of that, tired. So it just makes it worse. Yeah, it's really, really fucking weird. I have so few zombies. Like, yeah, we're coming up to Blood Moon and stuff, but like still, I stand my ground on that point. There's not a lot of zombies around. There's one over there. I might go kill you because you'll just wander in eventually. But yeah, I might stir up some shit in there. I'll make sure that she's okay. I'll make sure she's got hydration and food and stuff. And then I'll stir up some zombies, maybe. Rustle up a zombie or 2 just to get some XP. Get you more food. Alright. Let's go with the pistol. Fucking hell. Jaylee. Thank you for fucking resub. Holy crap. My brain just like fucking stopped. I heard Nigel and I stopped. Let me get a drink. Hold on. How you doing today, Jelly? Yeah. I got my drink. And, yeah. I want to see behind here, because they always come from, like, the back. Right? I figure there's got to be, like, a dozen or so of them back here. There's 1. Wake up, mate. 2. There are 2 for sure. Alright, this should be fucking decent. One of them's feral. A blizzard here, so I'm stuck indoors, bundled in blankets. Oh yeah. That sounds pretty interesting, kind of cozy. I don't think I have any other zombies like nearer to me that I need to worry about. I don't trust that you're dead, mate. You're probably not dead. No, of course you aren't. Alright. Lay down, mate. Kind of really nice. Oh yeah. I should have enough bullets to do this. I thought I'd just stir up some shit with some, you know, zombies and whatnot while I was here. I don't think he's dead or anything, but we'll line this group up. It was a bit chilly, not dangerous levels or anything. They're just super cuddly with me. Oh yeah. Well, like I said, it sounds very nice. Fucking hell. I did not need that. Let me get up on the wall. Yeah, that was the epitome of E. I don't even think there was a K on the end of that. Like, they can walk up here, I don't care. I just want to get a little bit of space between them and me. Mid-sentence. It happens all the time because I heard something behind me, so I turned around and there was a dude like really, really close to me. I'm like, I couldn't hear him get closer to me before. I don't think you guys are dead. Don't like somebody stepped on your tail. I mean, it's pretty on par when I have like, you know, Kitty Venus form on, I guess. It works. Well, they're all dead. Can I take my box? Yeah. My box from like the previous time I did this. Alright, so I do need to repair my gun though. But yeah, I'm really close to leveling. I could go set up some shit on the other side once my gun repairs. Yeah, that shit, it happens. Look at it. I think there's a dude in the back of there. I'm just gonna let you know that there's like ads and shit. I'm sure like most of you probably already know that, but just in case. Alright. Pretty sure you're alive. Yeah, there we go. I'm pretty sure these guys... Yeah, ferals. I remember. I probably should have kept it on the AK, but... Oh, yep, no. A little too many. When you've got like 4 ferals? 5 ferals? Something like that in a fucking small room? That's a little rich. Oh man. Yeah, just let me know if I'm too fucking like loud. I checked my audio and shit earlier and stuff, and I just apparently sounded really crisp, but I don't want to be like peeking in the red all the time or anything. I think you're dead, mate. That's great, in my opinion. Well, that's good. Yeah, the only difference is now people can actually hear when I inhale, which is kind of funny because there's been speculations for a long time that I don't actually breathe. And then you get to hear me yawn as well, I guess. That's the thing. It's kind of happening a lot. I yawn a lot when I stream anyway, so it's kind of normal. But, yeah. I can hear Eek in full HD. Good. Good. Yeah, no, I listened to it earlier, but the thing is, like, when I'm testing my audio, I'm not talking at the same kind of volume that I stream at. I stream at, like, substantially louder audio, which is, like, what the fuck, you know? But, yeah. It didn't sound too dissimilar to, like, a mid, stream, like, episode kind of thing. Like, I took, like, I don't know, episode 4 out of a 4-hour fucking, like, 4th video out of like 8 videos or something like that. So it was like the dead center of a stream just to compare my audio and stuff to, and it sounded fine. So I just gotta be careful for like, I don't know, super loud moments, or when I headbutt. I am deeply concerned about accidentally headbutting the microphone again, because that's gonna be loud when that happens again. Anybody else alive out here? He's dead. I think they're all dead. When you're testing audio, very conscious of your own voice. I get that. I wasn't so much conscious of it. It's just like when I'm sitting there, there's a difference with like gameplay and stuff like that going on. Like for instance, when I stream, I was saying this earlier that I used to be very quiet, very soft spoken, and I used to have kind of a shitty microphone on top of that. So I was barely audible at all. And then I got a better microphone, but I'd like learned how to project my voice by that point in time and like use the gain and all that sort of stuff. So I ended up like, you know, decently loud, but it only happens when I'm streaming and like playing games and shit. Because yeah, I can't really test that outside of that, because if I've got my headset off, I can hear myself and I can hear myself clearly, but if I've got my headset on, I don't know. It's just different when I'm like doing a test recording. Especially since I'm usually like at the start of the stream, I'm a lot quieter as well. So yeah, as I said, I think it was fine. Nobody's complained yet. The only thing is that there will be probably some kind of a majestic burp captured at some point in time. Ain't nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. That's gonna happen someday. I already realized when I had my drink earlier, I'm like, I I'm pretty sure it picked up me gulping. And I'm like, it didn't pick up me like sipping on the drink, but it picked me up gulping, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, it's gonna pick up some weird shit for absolute sure. Now, last time I poked my nose up over here, there was like a feral dude, that guy, scared the ever-loving shit out of me one day. Just like went for a run. Oh god. Nope, you two of yous. Let me line this up a little bit. I have a bug crawling on me at the same time as this. Again? Fucking hell. Mate, get off me. Oh, we gotta run a little bit faster. I gotta scratch my nose. And if anybody can hear Phoenix howling in the background, he's perfectly fine. He does this at night. He's just, I don't know, calling to the darkness. That's what he does. Oh, man. What the hell is on me? I can't see. I had an ant on me earlier. I worked out that was from Azula. But yeah, I put a photo of like my current setup, my new like layout and shit on, well, basically everything. But the only problem is, after I took the photo, I adjusted how my microphone sits. So instead of it being underneath my face kind of thing, it's now like above my head. Alright. That's pretty good. I got almost a level of XP out of it. I could poke my nose through the building. It's like, I'm running out of AK rounds, so I do have a lot of, what do you call it? What's it, stand up and smack your head on? No, it's like, it's not above me. It's above in front of me. It's like, it's within one hand away from my head, like in general, like away from probably my mouth, but it's like less than a hand away from my forehead. But it's forwards. It's like in front of me a little bit. I already leant forwards. Like when I was doing the test recordings, I did a few test motions because I've currently got my drink in front of me. I usually just have my drink to the side of me, but at the moment I don't have a barrier on the side of my desk at the moment. So I'm not going to risk putting, oh god, that's a lot there. I'm not going to risk putting a drink somewhere that could potentially tip over into my PC again, you know, and so it's just going to sit in front of me for the moment. But because of that, I have to lean forwards, and so far I've at least like kind of like, I don't know, got face personal with the microphone at least once when I was trying to get my drink, and I'm like, I probably shouldn't do that on stream, you know. Yeah, again, so I was doing an art stream, one of my infamous 10-hour art streams, and I was like, I think I just finished a piece, an emote, and I was going to start on a second emote, but I wanted like a bathroom break and get a new drink and all blah blah blah. But I got a new drink, and the problem was that the drink had like condensation because I was using ice and shit. So as soon as I picked it up, it slipped straight out of my hand and poured sideways, like straight down into the top of my computer, because the top of my computer has a like a fan, internal like intake fan thing that like brings oxygen in through and then like forces it through like everything. So basically I just poured like the equivalent of like 3 energy drinks straight into the top of my computer while it was running, and yeah, it turned off pretty fucking quickly. The only good thing is, obviously, like, I've worked in computers before. It is, like, my history and shit, so it wasn't the worst thing. I mean, it's pretty fucking bad for a computer, don't get me wrong, but I was able to, like, basically, like, shut down everything, like, wipe it down. It basically, like, kind of, like, sprayed it into my graphics card, and my graphics card took most of the bulk hit, because it's huge. But, yeah. After that, I mean, I have industrial floor fans, or I should say I had industrial floor fans at the time. So I basically like kind of like turned those on, and they're really heavy duty fans, right? And I just kind of like pointed them straight into my computer and just ran it for an hour, and it was just like bone dry. Nothing was sticky, nothing like that. I haven't had ants or anything like that in it, which is good. It means I cleaned it properly. And yeah, I started it back up and proceeded to do the other half of my art stream the same night. So yeah, not ideal. Would not recommend. And that's why I don't know if it shows in a couple of my previous like desktop photos. They'd be in like IRL, or probably easier to find them on like my Instagram and shit, right? I hear somebody walking around. Yeah, generally it would probably be easier to find it on like Instagram or something where I have like my desktop set up, right? And you'll see off to the side like these square paper plates that are like, I don't know, paper duct tape to my desk. I don't have those on at the moment. I took them off to clean everything. And we don't have more paper plates. So I was going to use plastic container lids because we have a lot of those surplus at the moment and I could really just easily melt them together. But I don't think they'd be high enough, or I'd need a lot to be side by side high enough. And they're a little bit heavier than the paper plates. So I think they might like lean away from the shitty tape that we got. We got to get better tape. We just got to get better tape. That's it. Got to get good duct tape or some shit. I'm using like painter's tape. That's what I'm using. Like the shit that you put on the edge of a door or something, you paint and then you peel away after it's dry and stuff and it comes off like perfect without a mark on your wall. That's the shit I'm using. And yeah, look, it works. It's just like, it's not strong. And previously I had like Azula's bed up against it, so she'd lean and it would push it and it would slowly unstick and pull away and stuff. And there was nothing I could do about it. But yeah, I just gotta set up a new one. Till then, I've got my closed drink bottle on that side of the desk. It is closed. Even if it would do more damage falling than it would anything else because it can't spill. But my cup that's actually in front of me, like beyond arm's reach, like I extended my arm out now and I can't touch it. So unless Azula jumps up and like lays in her bed during Blood Moon or something, like the worst case that would happen with that is it would get my stream deck, my keyboard, and maybe the carpet behind the desk. But that's about it. I don't give a fuck about the carpet. I get that professionally cleaned like once every 10 years. I literally don't care about it. It's fine. It's brown. My carpet in this room is like brown to begin with, so it's not like it's making it any worse. Realistically, it's just hiding the spiders better. Hey, Viking, I see you wagging your tail, laying down snuggling wolf plush. If you want to plush some pats. My desktop towel was on the floor, not under my desk, but beside my desk. That's what I have at the moment, and I hate it. I used to have it on my desk when this desk was all mine. I had 4 monitors, and I had my my computer tower on the desk, and it was safe that way. But at the moment we don't have that space. We want to get a custom made bigger desk. We've been wanting to get one for like a couple of years, but nobody really sells them, so we would have to commission somebody specifically to make it, and that's what we're going to look at doing. But again, last few years we haven't been in a financial position to just do that, and this desk is broken. It was my housewarming gift from like, I don't know, 08, I think, something like that, a long time ago. It's pretty fucking broken. Anywho, we want one that goes all the way to the wall. That way the computers are under the desk technically, but has good ventilation so that they're not like hot or anything. That way they're protected from liquid spills coming off the desk. And that way we have the extra room at the side of us for cat beds. So then we can have more stuff in front of us, you know, without having like the cat in front of us and our shit and stuff. Or we can put our stuff sideways. I don't give a fuck. Like whatever works, you know. So happily receiving pats, smelling wolf plush get pats. No. It's basically almost Blood Moon. I could probably pop off at least 2 of these now. I just gotta remember to take like 1 more partway through. It's a little early, but this will be fine. I used up a bit of ammo running around here, but we'll get a couple of levels. I still haven't put any fucking perks into stuff. As I saw before, I have 5. I just haven't done it. I think I got that over Christmas and I just didn't do anything about it. I'll try to use up this stuff first, because why not? Come on in, mate. It's about to be Blood Moon. I accidentally elbowed a can of soda off the desk and it upturned into PC, which had a vent on the top. We're hurting Andre. So Andre, between fucking spider stories and computer abuse and I don't know what else. There's probably a lot going on here. There's always fucking something, I'll tell you that much. My life is never dull. I'll say that. I could hear like another one out there. It's like maybe over there. Either way, there was like no zombies really earlier, so I ran out here in the night because why not? You know? Yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna stand up on the edge here. I kind of want them to come in, but I'll probably get... I probably shouldn't stand on the edge. I'll probably stand near it, because otherwise they'll knock me into it. A bird will knock me into it and I'll die, you know? My brother had an ant colony living in his PlayStation once. Left it in the basement floor and didn't play it for a long time, and when he turned it on, there was like a horrible smell of faint smoke. Opened it up and it was full of ants. Yeah. Ants actually really like to live in computers. It's actually quite common. That and roaches really like it too, because it's warm. And something about the electrical components and stuff. It's just like, it's a good place for them. Because like my brother also had, he had a laptop full of ants. He, sorry, I'm like losing my voice out of nowhere. Oh. Yeah, that probably blew out everybody's drums, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, he, I don't know why, but I had to like look after his laptop while he traveled. I think he was like house sharing or something like that with people, or roommating or something like that, and he didn't trust his valuables to be left at home. So I took it and I looked after his shit. And I just remember, like, because I had it on, at the time, this desk had a side, like an L shape to it, right? It had a side piece thing and some drawers and shit under it. It's one of those big, like, office desk things. I've since removed those so I can fit my partner on the other end of the desk and stuff. But back then, I put it next to, like, my printer at that, like, side L bit. And, there was ants everywhere. It was only like a day or two later. They weren't my ants. They came out of the laptop. And there was no mention of there being ants and stuff. And it was horrible. I'm like, they must have fucking spilled a drink or something in there at some point. Because, yeah. Either that or he eats while using his laptop or something like that. And touches the keyboard and stuff, you know. It's something fucking simple like that. But, yeah, that was horrifying to get fucking all these ants through electronics. I think I ended up like gassing his computer, his laptop, and putting it in like a plastic bag and sealing it and just waiting until he got back and I told him what had happened. It was like, you know, he never gets ants apparently, and I'm like, the lies. Absolute lies. Because like I didn't fucking have ants until his laptop arrived in my house. I had ants outside, but you know, not in the house. Not till then. I feel like this is where they've all migrated from probably at some point. Like middle school, so it wasn't very hygienic. Yeah, no. I understand. I get it. Mate. Whoa, shit just lagged out then. What the hell spawned? I don't know what's coming in, but something. That dainty cough was muffled and quiet actually. Good. My what do you call it? It's not a threshold. The noise gate must be accurate then. That's good, if that's the case. Because when I used to stream through Twitch Studio, it was really, really good. It was surprisingly very good. And, like, it would pick up my avatar without all this, like, jagged edge bullshit. Like, my avatar doesn't have jagged edges. She's got clean edges. I fucking drew her, right? I made sure of it. And on Twitch Studio and stuff, she, like, picked up cleanly. And same with, like, audio and stuff was, like, really good. It suppressed, like, background stuff. So you never used to hear Phoenix with, Twitch Studio. But when I had to change to Streamlabs, I had to set up a lot of my own parameters and stuff. I can't block out Phoenix because otherwise I won't get picked up by my microphone at all. So, like, little shit like that. But yeah, there was a lot of tweaking to get it to work, especially since, like, when I set it up, I was still quiet-ish. I'd learned to project my voice, but I was still kind of quieter. Quieter than now, I feel like. Curls up on the blanket way into happily snuggling wolf plush yawns. And then I'm yawning just as much, Viken. Don't you worry about it. The worst part is, I went to make a coffee before stream. And so I bought the jug, I got my mug out, I got a spoon, walked over, the jug finished boiling, and I'm like, cool, you know, absent-mindedly was picking up the coffee jar thing, whatever the fuck it's called, whatever that shit sold. And anywho, I was picking that up and I was looking around, I'm like, where the fuck is the sugar? I know my partner's been home for like 2 weeks at the moment over holidays and shit, and I'm like, the fuck is the sugar? So I'm like, I saw him use it the other day. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we had it. Maybe he like put it in something different because there was like different cups and shit over there. Anyway, so I asked and he's like, oh, we don't have sugar. And I'm like, what? And then I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, well, I could do a sugarless coffee. This isn't the worst crime. I know we have milk, so like I can sweeten it that way. That's fine. Anybody that doesn't know, lactose free milk, whatever it is, Zamil milk, tends to be sweeter. So yeah, you don't always need like sugar and shit for that. Anywho, I'm like, cool, I can work with this. And then I pick up the jar of like coffee and I looked at it and I'm like, there's like dregs, there's not even one spoonful, like not even a teaspoon. And I use like 1 to 2 tablespoons per cup. And I'm like, I just like looked at it and I like shook it in Nick's direction and he's like, what? You could still have like pod coffees because we've got like a coffee pod machine because like Nick likes coffee pods. And I find that they're too strong and they upset my stomach. I can drink them, but I have to be like prepared for that shit. Like I have to have eaten a meal and I have to like be on a good Crohn's day and, you know, look after myself and shit. Fuck off, bird. Don't you fucking infect me. Where's my vitamins? Oh, I ate them already, that's fine. Let me pop another one of those. Yeah, anyway, so there was like no way that I could possibly do that. So I just was like, I don't know. Sort of angry, kind of sad, put my fucking mug away. And I'm like, I guess I'll drink my fucking energy drinks. I'm so glad I bought those. They're supposed to be for Thursday. But anyway, I'm using them now. So I'm like, if you include what's in this glass that I haven't finished drinking yet, we've got 4 energy drinks so far. We're working on it. And yes, Jaylee, I did sleep. I did end up falling asleep during your stream. I had been awake since Thursday and I did fall asleep on, let me work it out, it was Sunday? Something like that. Yeah, and no, I fell asleep Sunday. I slept all of Sunday. I woke up and I haven't slept since, and it's still, I don't know, 40 minutes before Monday at the moment. It's still technically Monday. So yeah, we're not too far along. But yeah, no, I definitely fucking overdid it over the weekend. I didn't mean to. I was just like, I was awake. And if I'm awake and I know I can't sleep and I've got shit to do, I'm like, I might as well just do stuff. Because I'm like, as I said, like, I don't know, when I was a kid, I was one of those like procrastinator kids that was like, you know, I don't want to do homework until like the last day of holidays or some shit like that. As an adult, I'm a very different person. I'm like, I'd rather get it done. Like, I'd rather get work done on the very first day so I don't have to think about it at all after that. And so that's what I do, except some shit's like a lot bigger than like, you know, maybe a couple of pages of like essays or like equations or some crap like that, you know. Some of it's like hours of planning stuff. And I need to fuck off, bird. I need to get better at like, I don't know, managing, taking care of myself. Even when I'm like got the drive and got the inspiration and shit, I've got to like learn how to like, I don't know, take a fucking voice recording and log that shit and then come back to it later or something. Anyway, cleans paws where I can tell happily. No, what are you doing cleaning your paws? Why are you cleaning your paws? I'm curious now. It's always nice to have clean paws. It's always nice to hold clean paws. Mate. That... Oh, I've got to go up there to get that now. I gotta admit, I still got lots of bullets, because back at